Alright, we got another super short one. Both of these mob fights to start are just completely fucking bullshit easy. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed this, so I tried to come up with some way to make it more interesting. I don't think I succeeded, but I was like, I'm just gonna use Chicken Little because it's Zach Braff, and that's cool. Doing some Magnet. I don't want to waste all my MP on Thunders. Because Magnet is really, really strong against the spiky dudes. I wanted to get the Slam reaction command, but it wasn't working out. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll use Chicken Little's completely fucking worthless limit to finish this guy off. It's so bad. Like, I barely get the kill on this thing, and it had 2 HP left when I started. So that's pretty bad. But at least my run, my level 1 guide, has Chicken Little's limit in it being used. So that's something. We're already in the semifinals, because this tournament has 3 rounds, like all great tournaments. And I really hate these fire dudes, and we'll look at why in a second. So this one I don't feel like dealing with. So I guess I didn't use Thunder. I'm waiting for Stitch to help me out here. Come on, buddy. There we go. Now we got some Thunder. Okay, look at this shit. I'm seeing him with Magnet. Why the fuck doesn't Blizzard have a special interaction with this guy? Tell me how the fuck that makes sense. And I Magnet Thunder him to kill him. How does that make sense? Why? Why doesn't Blizzard get a special interaction with the Fire Elemental? That defies everything that Square Enix has ever made since, like, they were created. That's supposed to do something, and it didn't. I don't know. Really disappointing. But here we are again. This is the same Stitch summon. For some weird reason, like, it refreshed my drive gauge and dismissed Stitch, or Chicken Little, after the first round, and like gave my drive gauge back. But it didn't dismiss Stitch after the second round. So I just kept him out and rode the skateboard up here, and he's helping me out again. This is standard. In the vein of using Chicken Little's limit, I tried to use Stitch's, but it's just terrible. It's worthless. It's so bad. So that did absolutely nothing. But it didn't lower my summon gauge too far, and then I just finished him off. And what is cool is that after this, it does refresh my drive gauge. So that worked out. Like, just keeping Stitch summoned the whole time I ran over here. That worked out pretty nicely. Whee! Alright. And skip. That was some smooth moves from Herc. We're actually going to use Orin in this fight. And because Goofy, isn't any better. His other abilities suck, but I gave him the healing one because I want to try to use Donald's limit in this fight, and he's going to die all the time. So I thought maybe Orin could use his heal to keep Donald up. This is, just an interesting thought, worth trying. That's it. And as you saw, just reflecting Hades' first attack does enough damage to push it to the next sequence. And I have both of my party members on Huddle Attack because I really don't want them dying here. And you only want one air combo plus, or it'll take too long and you won't get both finishers out. And of course you don't want aerial finisher. I honestly don't use that most of the time. I think that's like people who play this game on a more serious level. I don't want to say serious because I still have a shit ton of fun with it, but you know what I mean. This level versus just playing it casually. Whether or not people use aerial finisher, I think is a pretty big sign. That'll tell you which camp someone belongs in. Look at that! That was frame perfect! You can line up those spheres to hit Hades frame perfect after that. That was about as perfect as it gets. And then I had no idea. This was the first time I used Duck Flare in this fight, and I had no idea when was a good time to use it, so I just tried it. And if you don't know, the final move of Duck Flare is completely fucking broken. I think that's a 2.5 thing, not a standard Kingdom Hearts 2 thing. And so that did a shit ton of damage, and I managed to catch him on the way down for even more damage, so that was ridiculous and totally worth it. For some reason he's not transforming, so I hit him with another orb and do some more damage. Don't have any orbs, so I can't get my frame perfect shit this time. And there's really no good way of dealing with this here, because you can just randomly get hit. It can just decide it's going to shoot fire on top of you. So I was like, fuck that, I'm going to wait for my MP and just use Duck Flare. And then we got Magnet Burst, which is extremely good. We're going to love that when we get to Space Paranoids in the next video. We're almost done. We're almost to the world that never was, when things start to get really fun. Guardian Soul, which would have been nice against Zaldin, but now it's too late. Who cares? Honestly, when can you even use it? You can't use it against Roxas. I don't think you can use it against Luxord or Zigbar. Yeah, that thing sucks. Data battles, I guess. That's about it. Level 1. It's true, I'm level 1. And none of these mattered except the one air combo plus. Finishing plus was good. The aerial moves are good. Nothing else really mattered. Alright, thanks for watching.